Hi, this is Jim from CableSupply.com, and today we're going to show you how to make your own patch cord. One of the things I would recommend, though, is that the patch cords are so inexpensive today, it might be better just to buy a patch cord. But some people prefer making their own, so let's take a look at how you do it. First thing you need is you need the cable, and you can buy this bulk cable in boxes of 1,000 foot from Cable Supply, you cut off the lengths that you need, that you're going to need, and then what we're going to do is we're going to strip both ends. Notice we're using what's called a cabler's scissors. You can also use wire cutters or just regular house scissors, to be honest with you. What you want to do, though, is you want to cut off a little bit, then use that pull string to pull back virgin cable that has not been nicked in any way. And then you cut off the excess casing. And if you're going to make a lot of these patch cords, buy PVC cable. It's cheaper. And of course it comes in Cat5e, Cat6. I even hear that there's stranded cable. Stranded cable is a little more flexible. This is solid cable. Anyway, cut off that excess there that might have been nicked, and then you open up your pairs, and you got to get them flat first. You want to line up the individual pairs, and then we'll trim them all straight as soon as we do that. I'm going to put them in proper order, and go to our website to get the the diagram of the colors. We're not going to discuss colors here, just method. Just get them as straight as you can. Takes a little work. Okay, now we have all the wires completely straightened out, and we're ready to line them all up and trim them. And remember, check out our website, please, for the parts and everything else you need. This is what it looks like before it's crimped. Notice that the wires are pushed firmly into the RJ45 mod plug, and that the jacket also is past the crimp. Here's the crimp, so the jacket's going to be past the crimp. All the wires are lined up properly. They're all in there as far as you can push them. You see them pushed in there? Remember, it's going to be crimped here. It's going to be crimped here. So the casing is going to be crimped right here, and the wires themselves will be pushed down here. And then these little copper blades will be pushed into the wires when you crimp. So now we're going to crimp. Push it into the crimp. You push it in as you're crimping. Push the wire in so it stays, and then it will completely crimp. And then now you can actually see where the one part of the crimp is pushed into the outer covering of the cable. The other part is pushed down so the wires don't back down, and you notice that all the metal blades are pushed into the wire. There's something to take note. Anytime you do telecom, you have to have what's called an airtight connection, because if air can get between those metal pins and the wire in there, then what will happen is you'll get the copper will tarnish, and that will create resistance, and it will take about 6 months to a year, maybe even longer, but all of a sudden you'll start to have problems with the network. But that's what it looks like when it's all done. It's nice and neat. Everything else, of course, you can add a boot and a strain relief to the end to actually give it even more. But this will work fine. A boot will help you when you're pulling it out of the conglomeration of other patch cords. It won't get caught on the clip if you have a boot. we're going to go ahead and crimp down the other side. But as I'm talking, I'm going to talk to you about the two boots and strain release that pre-manufactured cables have, and this is one. You can buy these very inexpensively. The shorter ones are even under $1 each, but that's what it looks like. And it has a little boot there that helps. So when you're pulling it out through other cables, the clip is not catching it. And then here's your strain relief. It's something to help when you bend it real tight, that it doesn't. It causes the wire to bend rather than completely crimp. The other one, and this is the one I like the best. I like this strain release the best, and it's molded. It's a little push down on the top, and this stays pretty flexible. The other boots seem to, as they age, they get harder and harder to be able to push down on the RJ 45 mod plug release. And of course this has a strain release also. It just helps keep everything in place. The thing I like about these patch cords, and we do sell them at CableSupply.com, is that, as you can see, it's an injection molding process, and it's almost all the way up to where the blades are. So you can see how well it's molded. It goes into the plastic almost up to the end, and it stays pretty flexible. And this is really a nice setup here. Very inexpensive. But anyway, let's get back to building your own patch cord. I'm going to do the other end and let you see what it looks like when we're all done, and then we'll test it. Okay, now it's time to test the cable that we made. And what we're going to do is, we have a remote and we have a base, and they talk to each other when you turn them on and when they test the cable. So let's plug them in. And it goes through a little test pattern. We've got to turn it on first. It's going to look for the remote. There it goes. It says everything is straight through. You can hear the clicking. It's testing each pair. Nova, by the way, is our sister company, Nova Voice and Data Systems. I borrowed this tester from them. And it says passed. And it's less than 20 feet, and it will do it says here 10 base T, but this is just a 10 base T tester. You can probably even just use a pinout tester just to make sure your pins are correct on something as small as this. You don't certify patch cords. Again, this is Jim from CableSupply.com, and please visit our site for all these parts, and we sell testers also, and be more than happy to help you in making your own patch cords, or in looking up our site if you need manufactured patch cords. Don't hesitate to visit our site at www.cablesupply.com. Feel free to put this on your website, this video. Please don't edit it, and please give us credit underneath so people can see what site to go to if they want to buy parts. Thank you for watching the video.